We begin tonight with Hockey Canada, where its CEO has left the organization along with the entire board of directors. An interim managing committee will guide the organization until a new CEO is appointed. Jason Gaidola reports.
After numerous calls for change at the top of Hockey Canada, there will be new faces on the Federation's board. Today, Hockey Canada released this statement saying, effective immediately, it announced the departure of Chief Executive Officer Scott Smith. The entire board has also agreed to step down to make room for a new slate of directors. The organization says an interim management committee will step in until a new CEO is appointed, and its members will select a new board of directors by December, while it continues to deal with its fallout related to how it handled sexual assault allegations and how the organization paid out settlements.
There is an awful lot of work to ensure that the structures and systems that Hockey Canada has in place protects employees, protects Canadians, protects our kids as they play hockey. There's work to do to transform the culture at Hockey Canada, but today was an important first step.
Other federal figures reacted to the news today. Conservative MP John Nader said in a statement, "I'm relieved to see that after months of denial and avoiding responsibility, the senior leadership at Hockey Canada finally made the decision to resign from their posts. And I am hopeful a new CEO and board of directors will be able to bring about the much-needed change Canadians expect."
And one of the key duty of boards of directors is the duty of care. And what does it mean, duty of care? It means caring for the assets, the people, the welfare, the well-being, and the brand.
Professor of Public Policy at Carleton University, Paloma Rago, believes leadership testifying in front of Ottawa's Heritage Committee defending Hockey Canada's leadership mounted even more pressure, which resulted in more sponsors like Nike, Tim Hortons, and as of today, Bauer halting its ties to Hockey Canada. Last week, board chair Andrea Skinner, who was appointed as an interim, submitted her resignation.
With the departure of the board chair, I think that probably created a new set of dynamics and saying, okay, this is not sustainable position for us. We've seen the fallout here, and we need to stop entrenching ourselves.
Hockey Canada's provincial members like Ontario Hockey Federation were asking other members not to have their fees be collected by the national body.
And I think that the organization really didn't have a good read on the expectations of stakeholders, whether it was the sponsors, the members, the players.
Christy Stevenson, who teaches board governance at the UBC School of Business, believes whoever ends up at the top of Hockey Canada will have their hands full in its rebuild.
Well, I think what we're all hoping is there'll be a new board of directors that really understands the new realities of what kinds of risks the organization can be facing, what the expectations are of stakeholders, that they would hire a leadership team and a CEO that would really be responsive and live those values, and that they would be able to rebuild.
For now, the interim committee begins work with its day-to-day operations. It's unclear who's on that committee and who selects them as well.